Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brytops, and welcome back to Battle Brothers with the Peasant mob. Where last time we went from down in the south all the way up to the north. And it's been a hell of a trip so far. We still haven't found a battle with 12 or more enemies, but that might be what we're going to be doing going forward a little bit. But just the thing that's annoying me today is I don't know when or where we're meant to actually get when the end crisis is gonna kick off. I don't know. It's maybe someone can tell me in the comments below what signs to look for to see what the crisis is going to be and when it's gonna start, but yeah, so far I'm not seeing much. Let's see, no jobs just yet. Let's see, anything good? Nope. Okay, new plan. We shall travel to Dronostrad. Dronostrad, or however you pronounce the bloody thing. Because we got the food for it. We got the supplies, we got the money. And honestly, I'm kind of curious. We might as well visit the last place that belongs to this particular noble house. Alright, 9 barbarians. No real point in stopping and fighting them. Besides, they were assaulting a bloody... Let's see, to be honest, they were assaulting a proper defensive building, so they're probably gonna die. Alright, archery contest. A contest in archery is attracted to anyone proficient with a bow. A good time, perhaps, to look for according recruits. Oh, we can't actually take part in it? Oh well. So disappearing villages and ambush trade routes. Let's see what jobs we can get. A crow-shaded man hisses at you, his teeth and nose winking momentarily from the dark of his hood. You've no time for lepers or jokers and demand the man to get out of your way. Instead, he starts talking. My master requires your services. He's heard of your exploits. Follow me and I shall take you to him. You rest your hands on the handle of your sword and nod. Lars of Dronostrad restlessly walks back and forth while explaining what troubles him. There have been an audacious act of thievery. The despicable brigand stole my demonic statuette, which is of immeasurable value to me. I implore you to hunt down those thieves and return that item to me. He lowers his voice to an insisting tone. Not only will you be paid handsomely, but you'll also set the worried minds of the good people of Dronostrad to rest. How much? 70 crowns in advance, 300 when the job's done. Can we get paid more? 80 in advance? 30? Okay. I'm happy with that. Let's see what the other job is first. Stylo comes along with a small boy racing at his side. When they get to you, the pair talk at the same time, stop, and then start again. You hold your hands up and then point to the little boy, who immediately says that Mattis the Elder wishes to see you. You then point to the battle brother, who says a local bitch has birthed puppies and maybe the home ops could take one. Pausing your lips, you tell the boy to take you to his master, who is found already waiting for you. Mattis the Elder's listening to the talk of a few peasants when you find him. When they see you, they quickly depart, leaving the man with a satchel in hands. He holds it up. There's crowns in here. Crowns that these people are giving me to give anyone, to help us. People are disappearing, sellsword, and when they're found, they're not just dead, but mangled, mutilated. Everyone is too scared to go anywhere. He stares into the sack, then looks at you. I do hope you're interested in this task. Let's see, you're offering for 60, can we get paid more? 500? Okay. We'll start here. Let us go get hunting. Ah, dire wolves. Good, good. Yeah, they can. Thankfully, these guys can cover a lot of distance, so we're not going to have to be waiting for them. Smack to stun. Always good. Move you forward to help with this particular bastard. Alright. We'll move you here to help out with against him. Knowingly very low chance to hit because line of fire is blocked. And we'll move you here and see what happens. Alright, we got you. We pierced your cheek. Okay, one down. Get a spiel wall up to protect the flank. Let him come. All right. So, to start with, we're not doing so badly. We're at least holding our own. Stun you. Oh, we can hit you. Nice. Love it when stuff works out like that. Alright. Wolfie is dead. Let's see, can we... Well, we can at least get set up to do some damage. Alright, you're gonna flee, which is great. Great for us. Well, you're dead now, so... Who cares? Stab. Stab. Slowly push the wolves back. Okay, so you're fleeing now. Both of you are. Good. On the plus side, we might be able to make another direwolf mantle. That's always fun. Because we could definitely use more of them. Come on, down you come. Get in on the wolf. get in on the wolf killing. Stab. Stab. Might as well just leave him there. It's already enough people. There we go. All wolves are down. We got a light injury, but only one. Pretty good run. Ooh, adrenaline glands can be used to craft stuff. Or just plain and simply sell. The beasts slain. You order your men to take their pelts as evidence. Your employer, Metis the Elder, should be most happy to see them. Let's roll. Some easy money. Plus there's another job we could potentially do. So, all the better. He returned to Metis the Elder and lay one of the pelts clear across his desk. Its limp claws wrap against the side of the oak. The man lifts one, then lets it fall again. I've seen you found those beasts we were looking for. You tell him of the battle. He seems most pleased, taking a small wooden chest out from his bookshelf and handing it over. 500 crowns is agreed upon. The people of Dronastred deserve the reprieve you have given them from such horrors. Okay, so no more disappearing people. Alright, next job was follow the tracks near and hunt bandits. Wait. Southeast of... Okay. Southeast of Dronastred. Okay. That could have been awkward. This is why you read instructions before you do things. Maybe if we're lucky there'll actually be 12 of the bastards. Kind of want this thing to be achieved so we can get other stuff, but... Nope. Only 6. Oh well, we'll have to do. Oh, Barbarian Fair Hut. Interesting. God damn it, at least the wolves were... The wolves were cheaper to hunt, were quicker and easier to hunt down than these bastards. Stop running. There we go. The thieves are quite human. Simple vagabonds. Come on. Alas, nowhere near as quick as the actual dire wolves were, but... we can work with this. Let's see, forward. Ah, Archer. We'll move you here, actually. Yeah, that's a good enough spot for you. Alright. What was that? Oh, you have throwing axes. You little bastard. Alright. Might as well start with you, because you're a bit easier to hit. And, you know, the less of them there are, the easier it is to hunt them down. Alrighty. You know what? He's not gonna hit anything anytime soon because we're kind of all in the way, but we can at least get him to help just pick things off. Like that. Yes, I'm aware he's already running, but... But there is use for doing that. Yep, misdodged you, you dodged as well. Very dodgy bastards, but we're working it. Slowly punching through. Alright, we can strike here, so we might as well. Because apparently your shield wall is weak. Alright, we've got one guy running. Which makes sense. Well, he was running, he's now dead, so... And so are you! Let the steamrolling commence. To you. Yep, you're gone. Alright. Yes, we got some stuff, people. Oh, yes, we have some level ups too to work with, but that's fine. Oh, we got a boar spear. Well, I'm pretty sure we've got some spears we can upgrade. The battle is done and the denomic statuette was easy to find amongst the corpses of the enemy. You should return to Lars of Thronestead. Sure, sure. On the way, hang on. Well, first things first, we might as well boost our people a little bit. See what perks for you. Oh yes, you are student. Let's see. Could get you fortify or dodge. But in this case, I think we'll start with shield expert. So at the very least, you're a bit better with your shield. Which is good. Alright. Health. Resolve. In your case, we might as well go melee skills so you have an easier time hitting people. And we'll student you up so you can learn faster. Resolve. Yep. And in your case, we'll give you extra health, because you're a frontline fighter. Alright, but speaking of... I guess we can finally replace this ancient spear with a boar spear. Do a bit more consistent damage. Okay. And with that, I do believe we've fully retired the... Yeah, we've retired the militia spears. Wonderful. Alright. Still not sure how... I still don't know when or where the actual... like, how we're meant to notice when the end crisis is meant to begin. Let's see. Lars of Donnerstred takes the dynamic statue from you, hugging it close as though he'd retrieved a lost child. His eyes get a little teary just looking at his artifact. Thank you, Sellsword. This means a lot to me. I mean, the town. You have our gratitude. He pauses as you stare at him. His eyes bounce to a corner of the room. Gratitude, Sellsword. A huge wooden chest is opened by a guard. You count the coins and go. Okay. So that's done. Let's see. Patrons talk about this and that. Have you ever thought about putting down your sword and settling down? The mercenaries tend to live rather short lives. Let's see what other news is around. I don't trust the militia here. One time, as a band of outlaws approached, they turned tail and ran for the hills without giving any fight. Oh, I should probably, while we're here, actually buy some tools. Yep, we can. They're a bit expensive, but we kind of need the damn things. Let's see, apart from that, nothing really of value that I'm seeing. Let's see, how about the people? We just have one poacher. Nah. Alright, that will be enough tools to last us to the next... Oh, it's a keep, which means that... Because it's a keep, it probably means that they're not going to give us a job, because we're not, you know, renowned enough. You're not worth the trouble. Let's see... There's a place called Puppet Master's Cabinet in the tundra to the southeast of here. Most people know about it, I think, but few would venture there. Puppet Master's Cabinet. Southeast. Well, might as well check it out. Like, we've got enough money and all that, we can sort of get away with a little bit of exploration. And our people are pretty... You know what? I'm willing to risk this one. Yes, we're fighting a necromancer. We've never had good luck with it, but screw it. Let's see. Any particular... If nothing else, we might actually be able to finally get that... finally get the damn achievement. Namely, the 12 or more. Let's see, 1, 2, 3... There's 13! I'm counting 13 of them. Good. Alright. Get in formation. We've got work to do. Namely, we're going to try and lure these guys to come a bit southwards. Or, if nothing else, to try and make the necromancer be exposed. Alright, they're pushing sort of northwards. That's fine, actually. Tell you what, we'll fall back here with him. With Grey Fox. Can we? Not yet. We'll wait. We'll wait for most of them. Tell you what. Get a spear wall up there. Seems like a good idea. If nothing else, we can do that. Just force them back. Let's see. 1 smash, 2 smashes. Now then. Let's start picking people off. Or trying to, anyway. You're down. Not sure how long you're going to be down for, because I've been told that in order to put these guys down for good, you kind of do need to... You do apparently need to get them fairly... You have to smack him in the head. See, we'll wait a turn with you. Because I'm happy to push the front line, but I kind of want to push the north, thin out the north a little bit before we really push forward. He's gravely wounded. Nope, you lived. You prick. One. Down. Also down. Alright. Okay, you're bleeding a fair bit. I don't like that, but not a whole lot I can do about it right at this moment. Alright, necromancers can actually raise properly, can't they? Rather than just the zombie's own ability to do so. Right. You can wait a turn because people are going to be getting up soon. to do some pushing. On the plus side, I think he can only raise one zombie at a time. Which, if that is true, makes our lives a fair bit easier. Alright, we'll let these bastards march towards us. Injure themselves a little bit. Because if nothing else, they might rise, but their equipment doesn't respawn with them, so... Or at least their armor doesn't if we break it. And they don't regain all their health. Let's see, can we... Damn. Okay, Brony Walking is in trouble. The fact of the matter is, we just cannot... We don't have bandages, so we can't actually... You know, deal with that. We can't deal with his pretty bad bleeding. Alright. On the plus side, we are slowly but surely thinning the horde. Because he can't raise them faster than we kill them. Come back to you. Yeah, that isn't surprising. Brony was in trouble from the... He wasn't gonna last long anyway. As harsh as that must sound. Okay, you're gone. You're also gone. Push forward now. Because we've broken through. Alright, if we can get some pressure on that necromancer, it will do us a world of good. Okay, we'll wait for you. Alright, keep the horde down, which we're managing pretty damn well. We have managed to match the horde's numbers with our own. One dead. Two. So basically this just leaves the necromancer and his bodyguard. Who admittingly could probably do a fair bit of damage, to be fair. Alright, we've got some pressure on the necromancer. So that should, in theory, at least limit the amount of he now has to defend himself. He can't possess or use his magic to influence the battlefield anymore. That isn't to say that that zombies aren't still gonna be risen, but if nothing else, yep, there's Brony walking. Tragic that we have to kill him again, but alas, no other choice. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie, I have been looking forward to actually killing one of these bastards for a while now. There he goes. He is down, and there's an achievement for it, Man in Black. See you in hell, you prick. Come on, full. Almost. There he goes. Alright. Wait a turn. Grave Acid move forward. We need to get the shield wall up to offer some protection. Whoops. Oh well. He's there, he's safe-ish, so... he will do. Alright, we'll end your turn there, because there's already enough people in this fight, I think. And I do want to keep an eye on this bastard. Alright. Jab. We're sorry, Brony, we really are. But it's better this than being some weirdo's undead servants. Oh, there's an achievement. Outnumbered, never outclassed. Yeah, Brony was dead. Brony is dead. A shame, but nothing we can do about it now. Got some silverware, we got a boar spear back. So, at least we got something for our efforts, and we achieved our goal, so... so there is that. So we want to battle the 12 or more. I'm guessing we just have to wait for things to click over to be able to officially declare, yes, we won that fight, and we got and get renown for it. Oh yes, we also need to buy more tools. Okay, there we go. As all your enemies either lie dead or in retreat, MG-2442 waves the battle company's banner in celebration. Once more the Homop's fought, and once more the Homop prevailed. Rackrous cheers echo him all around. You soon discover that your recent battle is the talk of the local towns and villages. Whenever they stop at a tavern on the road, the brothers find that drinks are poured when the stories of that battle is told, and the more the telling is embellished, the more freely the libations flow. Let's see, we gained renown. You gained additional renown for your victory. Everyone is content or in good spirits. And I will set up camp just for a little while. Let's see. Still locked. Which is a shame, but nothing we can do. Sell some meat. I'm gonna keep some things at the moment. Oh, we can get rid of the silverware. That can go. And in exchange, we can grab some much needed tools. And a little bit more meat. Let's see, how much is padded leather actually? Hold on. Padded leather, 80. Let's have a look at our guys. So, 75. What's the weakest we've got? Weakest so far I'm seeing is 75. 95. 70. Okay, so... Alright, so padded leather is an upgrade. If nothing else. And we'll get rid of those bucklers. We don't really use them for anything, so there is that. See, they've got an armor out. So let's have a look-see. What? Could get some... Can we get some decent armor for relatively cheap? Preferably without, you know, bankrupting us. Well, we can get some... Yeah, we can... I think we can afford to get a little bit of that. As for people we can hire, we have got a vagabond, a dayteller, and a militiaman. You know what? I'm willing to spend a little bit extra money. Let's have a look at our new recruits. Ah. Let's see, you are gluttonous. Tasty, let's have another one. Better bring extra provisions when traveling with this character and expect him to leave fast if you ever run out of provisions entirely. Alright. As for name, Kaza de Kick, or however you pronounce, or if that's I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. But meh. You can have a you can have a rusty mail cloth and a shield. Actually, wait. We got somewhat better. I think we can... Ah, screw it. You can have a nasal guard. Because I'm pretty sure we've got some... Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone has some fairly decent headwear. If nothing else. Oh yes, probably should go through and level people up. Alright, we bought the tools, bought some food. Alright, no jobs there. Yeah, let's go this way. Might as well just... Honestly, you might as well start visiting places we've never been, just to see what the world has to offer. Alright. Actually, while I'm... Ah, yes. Quick thing. And while we're at it, we can also... Grey Fox, get some slightly better armor. Because you're front line, you're actually worth keeping around. Alright, now level ups. Luca. Health, resolve, melee defense. As for perks, student, so you'll learn faster, level up faster, all that fun stuff. Alright. Health, resolve. Yeah, we'll go with ranged. Because I need you to actually be able to hit people. And we'll get, because we'll swap you back to the bow and arrow. Pirate Joe. Health, resolve, and yeah, we'll make it easier for you to hit people. And let's see, we could give you a student, which boosts your experience, but what does this count as? Polearm. Polearm mastery. Master polearms and upkeeping, keeping the enemy at bay. Skill build up, 25% less fatigue. Polearm skills have their action points cost reduced to 5 and no longer have a penalty for attacking targets directly adjacent. Okay. The possibility of him being able to better defend himself, plus also potentially getting another blow in is... yeah, can't complain about that. Alright, you. What are we gonna do with you? We will give you... Alright, fast adaptation isn't a terrible one for you in the back line. Every time you miss, you have a easier chance to hit. And epic zombie, you can have it too. Alright. I think that's everyone. Onwards we go. I have to admit, a part of me is rather happy. I mean, we finally killed a goddamn necromancer. Those bastards have ruined us a couple of times. So it's nice. It is nice to be victorious against them. Oh, it's another 4 to bloody... Oh, we can hire war dogs. Let's see. See, I think the more expensive ones come with armor. From the looks of it. Which makes sense. Let's see, we'll go with... Let's go with Cat Chaser. We'll give a war dog to someone. Let's see. Who to... I think it was... Oh, was it Was it Matson48 or MG42 that's... last time was excited about having puppy? I think it was MG42. Have a war dog. Basically, it means we can now unleash a war dog onto the field. Which is never a terrible thing. Let's see, we're running out of that smoked ham, so let's get some fresh stuff, including some bread. Oh, we can get a falcon. We would potentially get a falcon as well. It's a tempting offer. Very tempting, in fact. Maybe another time. Let's see, who can we hire? Let's see. Miller, Houndmaster, Miller, Dayteller, Miller, Deserter. Whoa, you are expensive. I mean, you start off with a couple of levels, but I don't like the idea of deserter, so... Alright. MG42 asks you to enter Cat's Chase the War Dog into a local dogfighting circle. That sounds like an awful idea, but the man goes on to explain that a lot of money stands to be made in dogfighting. All the dog handler needs is an ATI of 200 crowns. Alright, but we're going with... You take a purse of crowns and follow MG42 through a wind of darker and darker streets. Soon enough, there isn't much to see. Wet cobblestones, licked white by strobes of moonlight, lazily guide you into what depths the city hides from those who prefer the day. Suddenly, a torch flares up and a man's face, float and embodied in the dark, speaks out to you. That dog here for the fights? MG42 nods. The stranger tilts the torch forward. Alright then, right this way, gentlemen. Watch your step, all manner of piss goes downhill. Let's do this. Following the man's torch through the dark, you come to a building with a sliding portal at its door. The stranger gives the door a pattern of knocks, and it pops open as if commanded by the final rap. You are ushered in, leering faces watching from the side as you enter. Immediately you hear the unsettling din of snarling and barking. This is what you are here for, right? Stairs lead you to the pits, where a crowd huddles around a makeshift arena of dirt and wobbly fence posts. The action can't be seen yet, but off to the side are a pile of dead dogs, and besides them sit their killers. Eyes wide, blood-frothing mouths agape in horrified panting. As two cogs clash in the arena, you glance at MG42. On the one hand, I am not comfortable with dogfighting. On the other hand, we might as well see what horrible shit can happen. After paying the ante of 200 crowns, you and MG42 take Cat Chase of the War Dog inside the arena. Its eyes dart around and at its shoulders rests against your pant leg. You can feel a quickening heartbeat. Across from you stands your competition. A scrawny-looking dog handler and a massive beast more wolf than dog. The mutt is missing its bottom lip, displaying a jagged row of teeth that have been chiseled to be deadlier than they already are. Scabs and sore mottle its crooked body, but the muscular culture of its frame is apparent, and MG42 whispers that this will be ugly. Cat Chase the dog yips and jabs forward, the mongrel bred with war in him, and with an outstretched hand you unleash your hand just as your opponent does his. The two dogs sprint towards one another and cover the small arena in a flash. They collide, their crude bodies wheeling away from one another before their feet plant and charge in for another shot. The opponent's dog ducks beneath Cat Chase the War Dog, then rises back up, glomming onto the underside of your dog's neck. MG42's hands go to his face, his eyes staring out between his fingers. You watch as Cat Chase the War Dog is shaken from side to side. Blood spurts from its nose as it yelps. You can hear the scratch of scissoring, helpless legs as the dog tries to kick across the dirt. The audience jeers and laughs. Yeah, I'm intervening. Screw that. You throw your betting ticket into the dirt. Frack it. With a quick leap, you jump the fence and run into the arena. MG42 is right behind you. The two dogs are still at it, but a swift kick gets them separated. The Houndmaster quickly grabs Cat Chase the War Dog and lifts him out of danger. The crowd boos and bottles and glass starts flying in. A man blows a whistle that silences them all. He steps into the arena. These people pay to see blood. If you are not going to give it to them, then you best find another way to pay. How about 200 crowns? That or you just go ahead and put the dead dog back down. The crowd is cracking their knuckles and drawing their knives, chains, and other crude weapons. Screw it, take your damn crowns then. We're leaving with our dog. You take out 200 crowns and hand them over. The crowd boos, but the man in charge blows his whistle again. Shut at the lot of you. The man paid the fee, so the man and his dumb dog walk. The crowd pipes down. You start to leave. MG42 behind you with an unconscious Cat Chase of the War Dog strung limply across his arms. A few patrons hiss and spit, but that's about the most they do, and you're perfectly fine with that. Okay, that was a mistake. I recognize that was a mistake, but we shouldn't have done it. Oh well. I'm just thinking, if we wanted to do some trading, there was a mining town. Yeah, this place up here, Dornsted's a mining town. And this place does apparently has a lot of smelteries and actually works with ore. Interesting. Alright, taxidermists. We can get some war dog armor. Get some cheap war dog armor, actually. Hang on, before we do that. This one is wearing a leather coat in protection, so no, we don't really need to do that one. Let's see, jobs. Ifer of Grunbach got his feet on the table when you enter. He puts his hands behind his head, looking a little too relaxed for your tastes. Good tidings, Captain. What say you take a leave of all that killing and dying? He raises an eyebrow at your response, which is precisely none at all. Huh, I figured you'd jump at that opportunity. No matter, it was a lie. I need you to take a certain package to Anton the Steward, a fellow residing in Cornstrit. This cargo has undoubtedly gained some ill-attentioned eyes, which is why I need my men watching it your men watching it for me. If you're interested, which you should be, let's talk numbers. So you are offering 130. Screw it, we might as well. See, enough food for 6 more days. You know what, I'm happy to sell this stuff along, just to give us a bit more moolah going forward. And screw it, a bit of timber. We'll trade it with someone. So you saw some dire wolves, but I'm not particularly inclined to chase after them. Though that being said, potentially picking up another fur to get another trophy wouldn't be a terrible thing. But okay, we got enough money for 5 more days. Let's have a look-see. We are renowned as that of professionals. So, yeah, we're not doing too badly. We could potentially get another member for the retinue, which we probably should, honestly. Alright, and as the game progresses, we could potentially be asked to do another ambition. Like, to be fair, for less than a day's travel, this is not the worst thing we could be doing, so... Finally, you've made it. Anton the Steward is standing there with the middle of the road, his hands clasped over his stomach, a slick grin on his cheeky face. Sellsword, I was not sure you'd make it. You lug the cargo up and hand it over. Oh yeah, and why do you say that? The man takes the box and hands it off to a robed man, who quickly carries it away with it tucked under his arm. Anton the Steward laughs as he hands you a satchel of coins. The roads are rough these days, are they not? You understand he's making small talk, anything to get your attention off the cargo you just handed over. Whatever you got your pay, that's good enough for you. Okay, jobs. You find Fodrine of Kronstred studying a few maps on his desk, trails a finger to the edge of one map and continues on to another. Need an escort today west of here. Will it be dangerous? Of course, and that's why I go to you. How much? Can we get paid more? 15 up, let's see, 5 crowns per head up to 15, and then 25 for the job done. What's the other one? Same guy, closing a box up. He quickly glances up as though he's been caught with his pants down. Sellsword, thank you for coming. He locks the latches with a few quick snaps, then he pats the crate a few times and leans into as though it needs one more fat latch. This here cargo is to be delivered safely to Telbeck. A man by the name of Elrod of Telbeck is waiting for it. I do not believe the task will be easy, as the cargo is rather precious to certain people who'd go to great lengths to acquire it, which is why you're turning to a man of your experiences. Let's see, Alright. Yeah, we'll go with this one. It pays more. Alright. Sitting and jesting with the men while they check their kit, hone their blades and mend their armor, your mind wanders off to thinking of new ideas for improving the company and its reputation across the lands. We need to catch the eye of one of the noble houses for more profitable work. They play their own dangerous game, but what does that matter as long as the pay is good? We're professional, so automatically we get this. Let's see, we can go fight in the arenas to the southern city-states. We fight well, but we need better organized. We need a sergeant. You know what? Sure. Reach professional renown. We already are, so that's just free. Thinking to set tons wagging by the name of the Home Ops, and therefore increase your prospects with the nobility, you pushed your men to great deeds, outstanding bravery, and plentiful bloodshed. After several contracts and more than a few skirmishes, you worked hard enough and long enough to have some of the lords take notice of the company's competence. These are the gentlefolk who rule the land by virtue of some long-dead ancestor subjugating a group of unarmed peasants. As Solo puts it, put these pampered inbred flops... Now these pampered inbred flops are well impressed enough with you to grind the company in one of their feuds. If you wash your face and ask politely, they should ask you for... favor you with a profitable contract now and again. You can congratulate yourself. Your look on the world map has been updated. Nice. Nobles will now give you contracts. Companies gained renowned. We'll check that out in a bit. Check out how we look soon enough, just... But yes, we can work with this. I will admit, I probably spent... It was my own fault. I shouldn't have done the whole dogfighting thing. And I do regret that. It probably cost me more than it was worth, but... Shit happens. You feel good today, ready to lead the Honops through any challenge to come. You gather your men around, kicking Farrax to his feet and telling Matin 48 to finish scraping away the hairs on his nick later. When their muttering is inspired, you start to address them. Let's see, what do you tell the men the company will do? Only the most daring take on goblins in large numbers. We shall burn some of their fetid camps to the ground, and word of it will travel. Destroy 4 locations controlled by goblins to prove the company's prowess, whether as part of a contract or by heading out on your own. You will need space enough in your inventory for a new item. You will be rewarded a unique accessory that makes the wearer immune to being rooted. Your renown will increase, which means higher pay, whatever. Besting orcs in battle and burning down some of their camps would make people recognize the company's ability on the battlefield. Let's see, destroy 4 locations owned by orcs, which gives us an ability that makes us immune to being stunned. Let's see, we can also be better organized, which means have someone become a sergeant. Or we can just pick no ambition at all. You know what? Yeah, we'll start with goblins. Okay, we'll start with goblins. Like, if nothing else, we'll start looking for them, if nothing... at some point. The wagon trail arrives into Stratenstead, each cart bumbling and trundling its wheel trails over mounds of dried mud. The caravan hands work to unload the cargo, a few of them biting off a beggar or two. The lead of the train hands you a satchel, and that's about all he does. He's too busy with his work to say much more to you. The silence is appreciated. Oh, hello. Someone is looking to hire mercenaries. What? I do believe this is an actual noble contract. You enter Duke Wilbard von Rothenstein's room. The man is picking his fingers with a peacock feather, wagging its colors around on one end while fishing out grime with the other. He talks rather dismissively to your presence. My guards have already informed me that you are interested in a beast hunt, and I'm quite glad that you are. The pay will be per head. Smaller beasts, webknots, coarse-eating things, the sort, I'm sure, are no trouble to you. But which the fellow locals are too scared to confront. If you're as good at your job as folks seem to say, then you shouldn't dally jumping on this offer. Rid my lands of these to start with. There's been sightings in the region of Hexenwald, far away east of here. How much are you willing to pay? Let's see, smile reaffirmingly. I think I know an adequate compensation for your services. You will receive 70 crowns per head you bring back, 30 crowns at most. Can we be paid more? Nope. 30 crowns per head, 30 at most. Hunt direwolves, webknots, and basically just animals. Per head you bring back, up to a total of 30. I am willing to do that. Let's see. How much food? 5 days. How much money? 6. Any injuries to worry about? No. Well, we can at least make a profit with the wood, so that will help a bit. That'll give us some breathing room. And in return, we'll pick up some fruit and berries just to give ourselves some stuff to work with. And you know what? Some dried fish too, because why the hell not? While walking through the shops of Strattonfield, you feel a tug at your sleeve. You turn to find a child there with a face smeared with black with 2 bright white eyes staring out. He asks if you know anything about swords. You gesture towards the one you got sheathed at your side. He claps his hands. Great, I work for a blacksmith yonder, but he's away fetching iron, he nods. He told me to keep watch for the special sword he was making, but it fell. And broke. Fell on its own and broke on its own. Will you help me put it back together? Alright, someone help the kid out. Grey Fox is fetched to go help the kid. He helps place the sword's handle and steel together, and the kid works his magic on his own, easily mending the sword back into one piece. You're amazed by his skill and wonder how good the blacksmith himself must be if this is his apprentice. After the work is done, the boy offers to fix some of the weapons for the home ops, which you happily accept. Okay. Let's see, Hexen. Where is Hexen? Oh, Hexenworth's probably not a town, it's probably a region. Let's see, Glorious Domain, the Bull Woods.